We are about to get started with the live collective tarot reading on what you can expect today. Let's get a nice, lovely picture up. All right, so let's start this off with an angel number. So, for the collective, what can the collective expect for today? Let's get an angel number, guys. So let's see, what can the collective expect for today? 1144 high vibes. All right, awesome. This is about divine blessings, abundance, grand opportunities, synchronicity, faith, life purpose, and soul's calling. Oh, we have 222 alignment on the bottom of the deck. This is going to be a great day, guys. This says love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner waiting for you. What's coming is beyond anything you've imagined. A rare opportunity or an exciting encounter with like minded souls that will far exceed your expectations. Trust that something incredible is on the way. That is a fantastic card to get for the day. Bottom of the deck, we have 222 alignment. This is about harmony, authenticity, relationships, growth, balance, choices, devotion, and trust. This says, how do you move forward towards your true calling? Simply follow what brings you joy. Your passion and enthusiasm will be your guiding light. If something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you closer to discovering your life's purpose. Definitely. So this with the synchronicity card, this is about paying attention to the signs and synchronicities because this is going to guide you towards maybe a rare opportunity or some sort of exciting encounter with like-minded souls. So if anything sparks your interest, follow it. Um, and just simply follow what brings you joy today. Your passion and enthusiasm will be your guiding light. And let's pull 3 cards from Descending Life Oracle just to get a idea more about today, what you can expect today. So what else can the collective expect today? Let's get into this message here. This is really great, guys. We got high vibes and alignment. Divine blessings here, harmony. So what can the collective expect for today here? Yeah, if you have felt kind of down, maybe a lack of compassion, I do see more compassion and kindness being shown to you. I see serendipitous events here as you are deeply strategizing about how to achieve what it is that you want. And you're listening to your intuition, you're listening to your emotions, you're seeking hidden truths here, you're looking beneath the surface. Though there are difficult experiences and you may feel tested by certain events, you are going to step outside of your comfort zone and leap into the unknown because you are willing to take a risk. You want adventure here. You're going to get some sort of, again, something's going to spark your interest. You're being guided to follow it and stay flexible and adaptable. Keep an open mind and go with the flow in regards to this situation because you're about to align with something that you truly love here. That's brings you joy and passion in your life. 6 of Cups, yeah, if you've been experiencing challenging situations, it will turn around. Expect to have more kindness and compassion shown to you. All right, so let's see. Let's do Celtic Cross, guys. Let's get a good shuffle in here. So what can the collective expect for today? Be very clear, accurate messages. What can the collective expect for today? What can the collective expect for today here? All right, so first card out, we have Ace of Swords. That is clarity, victory. Again, that is you strategizing, finding a workable plan with the Ace of Swords. That is also a breakthrough. Get some sort of new idea, new plans here. As you're cutting through the fog, being adaptable, open-minded, and teachable here with the Ace of Swords. And this says, speak your mind, to solve your problems. So again, this is about clear communication, setting healthy boundaries. You're dealing with High Priestess. That is discerning your intuition. Again, synchronicities here. This is about becoming aware of the synchronicities, the signs and symbols that you're going to be receiving today, and listening to your intuition as they are going to be guiding you. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. This is a sign for Pisces here. But I do feel like you're going to have this kind of internal clarity in regards to a situation here. Was that the root? 10 of Swords. Yes, that is the end of a painful cycle as you're focusing more on joy. Like it says, love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner waiting for you. What's coming is beyond anything you've imagined. So I do see that you are focusing on joy as you are relating to situations differently because you're tired of hitting your head against the same wall over and over and over. In the past 10 of Wands, yeah, it's like you have cut through what is not essential. You have laid down heavy burdens, burdens that are not yours. You have simplified your life, simplified your mind here. It's like you may have felt not supported on your journey, but with this Ace of Swords, it's like you have clear thinking here as you're listening to your intuition and focusing on joy. Crowning you, Four of Pentacles. That is achievement, feeling grounded, security here with the Four of Pentacles, and there's a crown upon the head. The Ace of Swords, there is a crown on the card where the Ace of Swords is achieving this victory. It is now resting upon your head. So there is security, achievement here as you have put an end to a painful cycle, released burdens, gained clarity and truth. It's a breakthrough here. What's coming in? Seven of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I do see this is about strategy. This is about going about situation in a different way. The story that I read in the Seven of Swords in a book before talked about this guy who was looking for a home and wasn't able to find one, but he was able to find a job to house it. So he did end up getting a home, just in a different way. So it's like going about the situation in a different way, going to war, but in a different way. And I also see that you're only carrying with you what it is that you need, being very strategic here with the Seven of Swords. Now, when the Seven of Swords comes in, it is just a nice thing to say to protect yourself against any possible transgression. So that's like locking your car, locking your door, things like that. But I do see that you're listening to your intuition here. How are you showing up? Five of Cups. Again, you are releasing the past. I feel like you are turning around, seeing the cups that do lie behind you. And you're embracing this as you're restoring harmony in your life so that you can cross the bridge to more security. Now that castle in the Five of Cups is the Four of Wands. So again, that's love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner, waiting for you. It says, how do you move forward towards your true calling? Simply follow what brings you joy. So I feel like you are releasing what weighs you down, what pulls on your energy, unnecessary burdens. And you're having a breakthrough here because you're getting clarity of mind because you are the master of your mind. There's a saying, Stoic philosophy, it says that our mind is the only thing that we truly own, so guard it. And I see that's what you're doing. It's like you are focusing on joy and following your passion. Surrounding you, the Nine of Wands, that's your environment. I do feel that you are persevering. You may be the wounded warrior, but you are still persevering here. I do also see that you are guarding yourself against potential transgression, which that's not a bad thing to do with the Seven of Swords shows up. This is about trusting your intuition. This is also about honoring your truth and your core values here with the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords here. And not allowing other people's energy to affect yours. Because again, your mind is the only thing that is truly yours. Guard it with love. So I feel like you're not letting other people's energy affect you. in a way that throws you off course and takes you from joy. Hopes and our fears, King of Cups, you're hoping for balance. Some of you may be hoping to restore something from the past with the King of Cups, but this is wanting to take action towards something creative. The King of Cups is masterful balance. He is fire, air, earth, and water. You could also be hoping for support, counsel. The King of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can also be an advisor, a counselor here that can assist you. And you're hoping to support self here, to care for self with the King of Cups. Outcome, Tower. Wow, that is sudden change with the Tower. We're going to clarify that. That is sudden change. That could be a realization and epiphany here, guys. You're deeply connected to your intuition. Being more grounded and stable because you have the courage to regain your balance and focus on joy. And the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that's Carpe Diem. That's about seizing the day here. So let's clarify. Let's get another tarot deck here to clarify. Very interested about that Tower and the outcome, because that is the House of Lies coming down, guys. That is rebuilding. That is restructuring. That is a sudden change. Let's see. Let's clarify. Anything else that sticks out to me? Yeah, I do see that you are reframing situations and you're giving to parts of yourself that you may have been neglecting. I see you establishing healthy routines as you're being more mindful about where it is you focus your energy. There is this spark. Again, it says, if something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you closer to discovering your life's purpose. Yeah, I do see that you are dropping burdens that are not yours to bear. I do see a lot of achievement. Some of you, your finances are going to be improving. And this is about, you're like needing some adventure. You're needing some new energy here with this Knight of Wands. And I do feel like you are in pursuit of your dreams here, of your goals, and your personal vision with the King of Wands here. This is about overcoming challenges, being the visionary. That's seeing things from a higher perspective here. This is like eagle energy. So it's seeing from a higher perspective as well as the small details. As you're sourcing from a place of limitless potential, this is going to allow you to release those burdens and to pull back so that you can align with what it is that you truly want and align with what is truly important, what truly matters to you. You're hoping for this new beginning. You're hoping for this newfound sense of trust in self and spirit. I do see with the Tower is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. That is the collapse of the House of Lies, of feelings of lack. I do feel like, again, you are giving to parts of yourself that you may have been neglecting. You're finding where the imbalance is and you're restoring that harmony. And you are working to rebuild here a deeper connection with self, a deeper connection with your intuition, with your higher self, with others here. End of a painful cycle. You're learning a lot, mastering a skill. You have all the talents and skills you need to succeed. With a lot of self-discipline and motivation, you will accomplish your goal here. And I do see things progressing forward. As you have this self-belief and motivation to achieve your goals, wanting to step in this fresh new direction, you're training your mind to listen to your soul here. As you focus on your soul's delight, it will light you up and ignite that passion within you. I see the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is not afraid to prove people wrong. So if someone says that she can't do something, she says, watch me. I'll show you how it's done. That's the Queen of Wands, and that's the energy I'm seeing right there. Also feel like you're taking very good care of yourself, being very magnetic, charismatic, supportive of self, supportive of others as well. As you're healing, yes, gaining newfound perspective, gaining wisdom for this new opportunity, and you're following that spark of passion, and you will have success. That is a great reading for today, guys. That is a great reading. So we're going to pull like oracle card for any additional advice. Let me get these cards up here. And let's pull one of these. You know what? Let's pull a Sacred Rebel. I haven't read from this oracle deck in a while, and I love this oracle deck. I think it's very well written. I love the messages in there. So let's look at this Sacred Rebel oracle deck. I used to read this a lot back in the day here. If you guys remember, people have been with me for a while. So let's pull Sacred Rebel. So what does the collective need to know for today? Let's get some guidance, insight, advice here. Good morning, Heather. Yeah, extra early. Guidance, insight, advice for the collective. From the Sacred Rebel. Dream a beautiful dream. And at the bottom of the deck, you have going beyond normal. That is that golden opportunity, that spark of inspiration. Definitely follow that today. Pay attention to the synchronicities that you're seeing. They are guiding you. So 19, dream a beautiful dream. It says the urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order and chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible, and how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight, or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it is to be an unworthy goal, yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty. Thumb your nose at airbrushed images and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You're meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty, and its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects. Healing for the creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art and all its various and unique interpretations would be less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical hard work and dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of the situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. There's that revelation we were talking about. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. When we accept and what we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind, an open heart, and the healing process below. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. So, the healing process, it says, imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant golden light within your head. It expands outward in all directions without losing its radiance or power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. Be with this light, be at peace, and let it happen. When you're ready, simply open your eyes and say, the perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power. All right, that's what I have, guys. That is what I have for the collective reading. Are you still here, Heather? She might have went back to sleep. All right, guys. Well, that is the collective reading. Oh, okay. Good morning. Good morning. Well, I guess I will hop off and I will be back on later. I think I might take you guys for a nature walk today. Later on today. Oh, you've been awake since 5? I've been up since like 3. Good morning, EMB. Good morning. Well, I guess I will hop off and I will be back on later on, maybe around, let's see, around 10 Eastern Standard Time. But I'll see you guys real soon. I'll take you guys for like a nature walk and tarot. Nature and tarot. Might take you guys to that rock right there. Or close to it. All right, guys. I will connect with you again later on around 10 Eastern Standard. And I'll see you guys then.